Good morning, Coco. What's up?
Good morning. Good evening, Syd.
How are you?
I'm good. What's been happening?
There is a massive liquidity event happening in Dubai.
Yes, there is. Planes cannot take off.
Oh, that's not it. It's crazy. I've never imagined a flood like that in a desert. It's a desert, a very
Mhm.
famous desert in the world.
What has caused this flooding event, Syd?
Well, they're fucking with the nature, so nature fucked
Mm.
back. So these, so these Arabs, like they had this brilliant idea of
Mhm.
cloud seeding, where
Mhm.
they seed the clouds to cause the rain. But
Mm.
I think this time rain was like too much, and it flooded the whole city. And that city is not built for the rain. They don't
Absolutely.
expect shit
Yeah.
like that. It
Yeah.
would
So
look like Venice, you know?
yeah, it's wild. It's a lot of water.
Yeah.
Poor Dubai. When you say cloud seeding, they actually spray chemicals in the air, don't they?
They seed the clouds for the rain, yeah. So I don't
Yeah.
know what chemicals they are using and what
Mhm.
process because I never looked into it, but I know the process is called cloud seeding.
Mm.
So
Too
they
far.
create so they create these fake clouds which rain, and then
Yeah. Wow.
and the the funny part is this is like a very big event is happening right now
Mhm.
in Dubai. Well, it was happening because of Bitcoin halving.
Mhm.
All the crypto influencer went there, and next
Mhm.
day it just fall apart. So that's why we
Yeah.
heard more about it because all
Mm.
like we
All
are in
eyes
the
were
crypto
on
world, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, 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 absolutely.
So everybody was
Okay.
posting it.
Yeah, everyone in Twitter was very concerned about this rain event that was happening in Dubai. Let's
Yeah,
talk about on that topic, the Bitcoin halving. It happened today, a couple of hours ago.
yeah.
What will it
Finally,
mean, Sid? Finally, we've all been waiting.
well, yeah, like people like us are waiting normally because like a good event, but a lot of people was thinking that it's gonna give a big bump on
Mhm.
the market, but it was so stupid. It never happened. Like the
Mm.
day of the Bitcoin halving, you don't get a big bump.
Mm.
Usually it's
Yeah,
a
it's
dump.
gonna be very gradual. Yeah. Yeah,
But
yeah.
basically, what Bitcoin halving is every 4 year, the reward for the mining cut into half.
Mm. Yeah.
So this was that event. So it's been 4 years, and now the new reward is 3 Bitcoin per block, three
Mhm.
point something Bitcoin per block.
For
So
miners, yeah.
basically, you're doing the blocks, and that every transaction you have to solve the equation. Basically, you don't solve it; computer solves it,
Mm.
GPUs.
Mhm.
And then for doing that, you get a tiny bit of reward. And now
Mm.
that reward went down.
Yeah, every 4 years that lessens by half.
Yeah.
Mm.
So the next one will be in 2028.
Mhm.
But last time it was 2020, and then big bull market started after that.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be overnight. It's gonna be
Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
scarcity sort of needs to
yeah,
set in with the investors.
yeah. Also, like last time it was COVID, so the market took way longer to
Mm.
recover.
Mhm.
This year, well, this year we are having a war, so we don't know. So let's see.
Ah,
There's always something crazy going
there's
on.
always something crazy going on in recent times.
Yeah.
Let's talk about zombies.
Oh, speaking of zombies, there's like a
Mhm.
new drug came out, a legal drug,
Mhm.
and then there is like a video of a man acting like a zombie on the street in US. In US,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
cops are standing around it. That dude looked like zombie. Like literally, the way he was acting was like a zombie. I was getting chills just by watching the video, and I was like, I don't want to be near those people right now.
So is it a sort of like a recreational drug like bath salts was?
Yeah, but that guy looked like a homeless, so I don't think it was like a high end drug. I think it's a very
Yeah,
low end
yeah,
cheap
that's
drug.
true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's something that's was never meant to be
This
consumed
is
by
what,
humans. It's like poison.
yeah, I think these homeless people are a very good test subject for the evil people.
Mm,
So they
yeah,
just
so
pass around
bad.
and see the effects on them. So
Mhm.
now I think uh, they will modify it. Now they know that this zombie thing is going on, so they might do something. But the problem is, I tell everyone, don't take synthetic drugs. They are.
Mm,
It's not the psychedelics are bad. It's just like the people who are
yeah.
making those synthetic
They
drugs.
cut all sorts of things into it.
Uh, Probably they are evil people. So
Yeah.
just
Well,
stay
it's
away.
people trying to monetize as well. So I know that, with things like cocaine, they cut a lot of, like, I guess, less harmful things like baby powder, but more harmful things like glass is cut into
No,
things.
they had fentanyl with cocaine, so it's
Yeah, or
very
yeah,
dangerous.
yeah,
It's
or other
really
drugs
dangerous.
that you are not
Yeah,
aware, or they lace things with fentanyl as well, which
yeah.
is really, really dangerous. Okay, Sid, what is our next conspiracy theory of the
Oh,
evening? We have a
oh,
lot.
yeah. But the biggest conspiracy right now is
Mhm.
panda bears are not real.
I like this one. I
Oh,
showed people in my real life and they liked it as well. They
no,
wanna believe. It's like a Mulder and Scully situation, I wanna believe.
That's so hilarious that people think that they are not real.
Yeah.
But there is a thing that some places, some zoos, they have people in bear costumes.
Mhm.
That's also a real thing. I don't know why they do it, but they do it
Yeah,
for
well, I
public
guess it's cheaper,
attraction.
right?
Yeah.
And
So
a human performs, an animal doesn't always perform for the
exactly.
public.
Yeah.
Um, so the basis is that pandas have never been captured on video by an amateur in the wild, is basically the basis of this conspiracy
First of all,
theory.
that's not true. And secondly,
Mhm.
amateurs are not going in the forest to look for the pandas.
Mm. Why
And
is
then
that though? If amateurs are going out to the ocean to look for revolting underwater creatures, why are we not looking for pandas? Too difficult, too communist.
no, pandas are very common, I think, because I've seen so many photographs. Actually, you're right. I've not seen a photographer taking Now I'm confused. Yeah, I've not seen a actual professional photo of a panda bear.
Okay, we need to go deep dive into this, Sid. Maybe we
But
need
the
to go to
problem is
China
like, yeah, but what's they gonna achieve from this
when we don't
conspiracy?
see anything. This
Hmm?
is the problem because there's no you can't debunk if we just can't find it because we might be inept as panda
Yeah,
hunters.
yeah,
That's the problem.
like Bigfoot hunters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can't disprove it because you can't prove it in the first place. So, um, yeah, I don't know. I thought it was an interesting theory.
It was interesting, but I think it's up at flat Earth level. This way,
Potentially debunkable.
yeah, like yeah, because there have to be a reason. But panda is nothing, and I personally have not seen it, but I also live in Canada. We don't
Yeah.
have panda.
Yeah.
We have normal black brown bears, right? Black and brown bears and grizzly bears.
Mhm.
I've
Mhm.
seen them a lot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're very
So I'm
common.
pretty sure wherever they are, I think where are they in China,
China,
Indonesia?
I think only China. I think it's only in, like, because they only eat bamboo. But the thing is, I guess it's comparable, like, we have koala bears and they are endangered as a species, and, like,
Hmm.
pandas were nearly extinct in the wild. So, the issue is, with civilization, we're ruining their natural habitat.
Yeah.
So, obviously, they're gonna be hard to find. It's the same with koalas. They're not everywhere because we have successfully as human beings ruin their natural habitat with civilization moving in. So,
Yeah.
and koalas are the same. They only eat one thing. They can only eat gum leaves, and
Hmm.
pandas are the same. They can only have bamboo. So, yeah, deforestation is a huge issue.
You know, the funny part is I'm just looking at the photos of panda bears. They do look fake.
I love it how we are discussing this, and as it's going on, you've
Bec-
moved from one side, like debunk, to kind of on side the fence.
no, because when I saw the video of that chick, I started laughing because it's so hilarious. But
Yes.
now I just googled panda bears. They are just in central China, so
Yeah,
not even everywhere,
very,
just specific.
very unique
And
species
then,
to one area.
yeah, they look fake as fuck.
I love that you're on board with this now. I kind of like it. Like, I think it's ridiculous enough that I can kind of get on board with it.
Yeah, yeah, it's too bad that I would like to be a part of it. It's just fun.
Yeah. I guess because like the breeding programs they have, I mean, I don't know a lot about pandas, but it seems to be very robust. Like it seems like pandas cannot breed in the wild anymore. So we are relying on this communist country to tell us that they only breed pandas in captivity.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh,
Can
God.
China be trusted?
Actually, I need to deep dive into it. And the
We'll get back to you on
photos,
if
the
pandas are
fucking
real.
photos are so unreal. I am
Mm.
actually falling for it. It's like, like, okay, I'm inclining towards this fake panda theory.
Okay. So we
Just
will
look at
maybe
the
get back
photos.
with the update. What else have we got for this evening, Sid? What is our next conspiracy
Yeah,
theory?
before we go to the next one, I just
Yeah.
want to go back to the old conspiracies. All the motherfuckers who were
Mhm.
saying Jesus is coming, raptures is happening at the solar eclipse. Nothing happened. And these motherfuckers didn't even apologize.
No, they're
For,
always silent after these like
yeah,
reckoning events don't come to completion.
yeah, like, come on, guys. You are doing this for years. Like, every other year, there is a second coming of Jesus,
And they're so
but it
certain.
never happened. And then you don't fucking stop.
No, then they're silent. They're silent after the fact though. There's no my bad.
Oh, they are
It's
not silent this time. They literally just changed everything, and now they're saying the solar eclipse are
different
fake.
time. I can't even. This is worse than dealing with a communist country.
Yeah, no, there are like tons of videos out there where
Yeah.
they made one good point
Mhm.
that whenever you look at the video of the
Mm.
solar eclipse or the people, I never actually looked at it with my eyes because I don't go out during the solar eclipse.
Sure.
I'm not stupid. I don't need to see it. I just see the
Mm.
photos anyway. So I don't know how the moon is moving, but they were saying, and I've seen many, many videos of solar eclipse that you
Yes.
don't see moon coming in.
No. Of
Moon is,
course not.
it, and then it just something black comes in front of sun,
Shadows.
which,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
then it disappeared. But why don't you see the moon? And I'm like, yeah, that's a good point. Why don't we see the moon? This is one good point. I need to know the scientific reasoning for it.
Okay. I'm
But
sure people deep dived on this one, Sid.
yeah, I don't think it's a big thing. But I'm just saying that they just always like this second coming prophecy didn't happen, so they just moved into the solar eclipses are fake.
Yeah, they've
And,
always got another takeaway. This is the problem with these
and
people.
then, and I'm pretty sure in few years they will come back with another second coming.
Of course, it
Yeah,
would
same people.
same ones.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's hard to argue with these
yeah,
people when
yeah,
the line keeps changing.
yeah. But I'm actually now, so we are very close to Passover. I'm
Mhm.
really looking forward for the red heifer thing. If
Oh,
they're gonna
yeah, of course.
sacrifice it or not. If they do sacrifice, I wish they do. I want to see
Oh, poor
apocalypse
red
before I die.
heifer.
Well, we killed billions of cows.
I know.
Yeah, so it
I
doesn't
know.
matter.
I'm not eating much meat at all now though, Sid, so I feel somewhat bad. I know it's just another cow, but
Oh, by the way, speaking of eating meat, I
yes.
actually recently changed my diet.
No ground beef?
No ground beef.
What?
So I switched to uh, salads. So
Sid!
so I'm switched to like I get the salad package they have. They have
Yeah,
mixed
like a
salad in there.
prepackaged yeah,
Yeah.
it's got everything in it, kinda
So it has
separately packaged.
basically lettuce and some cool
Yeah.
vegetables, and
Yeah,
then I
yeah.
buy fruits.
Sid, what has happened to you? You're a
So I
different
cut like
man.
apple, bananas, and few strawberries, and mix them all together with salad dressing, light salad dressing.
You have shocked me today. What happened to the ground beef, Sid?
Because of this bird flu thing, we'll come back to that. I
Okay.
decided to stay away from the meat. But the effect of that is, so I was having serious problems sleeping for like
Mm,
last few years.
yeah.
Since I switched my diet,
Mhm.
I am sleeping so fast. Like I just go to bed,
Mm,
I just
mm,
fall asleep, and then I wake up
yeah.
early in the morning. And I was having really hard time before, so I think it's changing my diet and going to
Mm,
just might have given me some different body routine or something, body energy
yeah,
kind of thing. And
yeah.
also, I recently got bought the standing desk. That
Oh,
also,
yes.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It helps a lot with posture and
yeah.
everything, yeah. I agree, I do think I mean, I'm not a non-meat eater, I'm not a strict vegetarian or vegan or anything, but I don't eat much meat. I probably have meat once a
One thing
week.
I do, I still add some chicken strips,
Okay, yeah. Yeah,
but
yeah, so you're eating a lighter because you were eating
lighter.
a lot of red meat, Sid.
I was eating a lot of red meat, and not just the meat. The problem was gluten. I was eating
Right.
a lot of gluten.
Yeah. Yeah,
Breads
yeah.
is like my thing, and now I this is my thing. I decided to cut up breads. I'm
Okay.
still gonna eat meat, but I
Yeah.
think bread was killing me. I wasn't happy with the breads. It was
Mhm.
basically gluten, right? People say a lot about it, but I never paid attention because I always liked bread.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, but it's not like I can completely cut it off. So I
Hmm.
switched to croissants.
Oh, yeah,
So
okay,
I
much lighter, yeah.
yeah,
Well,
one
croissants take a lot longer to make, people, as well, compared to a loaf of white bread. You have to think of the,
I don't
um
cook those things. I
No, but
just
I
buy
mean
them.
but, like, it's, like, the thoughtfulness of how things are made and what
Oh
goes
yeah,
into them. So,
yeah,
you have to think white bread is so mass produced, it's
yeah.
very much whereas croissants take a lot more time and a lot more, human input to make a
Hmm.
croissant, whereas, bread, they just pump out in
Yeah.
a factory more often than not. So, yeah, I'm super I always talk about what goes
So
into food.
yeah, so with croissant, I'm just putting hummus
Mhm.
in there and then put eggs in there, hot
Mm.
sauce, and I think that's like the best
It's
sandwich,
really
I guess.
good. Yeah, because
One
it's, like, a lot of
one
protein.
sandwich like that, and then vegetables. That's my meal right now for a week,
I love this for you, Sid. You're a
and I'm
different man.
feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lighter.
yeah,
Because the
like
problem is as well, I know, like, obviously people bang on a lot about diets and what they do, but red meat, undeniably, if you eat it all the time, it can increase your risk of colon cancer. And
oh
that's
yeah.
that's not a theory, that's like medical proof. Because I've had family members die from colon cancer. So, yeah, red meat definitely should not be consumed every single day,
And
every
it's not
meal.
just that; it's not very good for other things. Like I think it increases your cholesterol, give you
Yeah.
heart problems,
Yeah,
and
it
stuff.
does.
And then
And
I think you need to have a balanced diet in the end.
yeah, 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 definitely. Majority fruits and vegetables. That's what we
Yeah,
were made to do as human beings. I love this for you, Sid. You're a new man, 2024.
yeah. So it's going back to the bird flu thing.
Yes, hit
I
me with
just
it.
read today
Mhm.
that they found bird flu virus in the milk, cow's
Mm,
milk. It is
disgusting.
weird. It's just jumped not from the birds to the mammals. Now it's in the
Yeah.
milk, and
Mm.
it can easily jump into people. So people should avoid drinking milk at all
Oh,
costs.
I don't drink milk anyway. I think it's
I hate milk.
disgusting. It's
I
because 'cause you're
don't
my
remember
twin.
when. Yeah, I don't even like that
Mm.
in my coffee or.
Same.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm the exactly I do like such a short I do like a
yeah,
double shot of coffee, I don't touch milk. It's so gross
yeah.
because when people mass this is always a problem because humans wanna take shortcuts when they produce food, and they
Yeah.
wanna make more money and make things quicker. So they put a whole lot of steroids and things into cows, and then basically when they're milking cows, they always say it's a lot of pus content, which then they then like cook they heat the milk to try and cook. Oh, it's just the thinking of hot cow teats being squeezed and the smell, like, if you're not a milk drinker, milk has a disgusting smell. People that drink milk all the time don't think it smells. I personally think it smells repugnant, and I will not drink that in any
So
sense.
from my childhood, I
Mhm.
hated milk. I never
Same.
liked milk. Yeah, like my
Yeah.
mother used to give it to me, force it to me,
Yes.
and that was really bad. I never liked it. And then she
Yeah,
used to put some, chocolate
to
Ovaltine.
try and flavor it. Yeah, yeah, to get it.
Yeah, with Ovaltine I could have, but like still never liked it. I
Yeah.
don't even understand people why the fascination with the milk.
Yeah, people chug it straight from the fridge, Sid. They have a real passion for
Yeah,
that.
but who is the worst is the
Yes.
people who drink oat milk,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
because that's not even a milk. That's like the
No.
shittiest part of like the waste.
Well,
They
alternative milks now are meant to be really bad for the environment as well. Apparently, it takes a lot more energy to produce than even cows.
Yeah,
So even
nobody
though
cares
methane
about that.
gas is like ruining our environment, apparently the
Yeah.
alternative milks are also
Okay.
fucking us up.
This is bullshit that I don't believe that animals are affecting the environment, because animals are there and there were like a lot more animals before than now.
Mhm.
I think the real problem to the environment is like human fuckery, which is cre- like seriously, they don't talk about mass producing war battleships who are
Yeah.
polluting everything, and then
Yeah.
all the cars, all the like the AI servers which they are building, they are gonna
Mm.
consume in the future at least
Mhm.
50% of the electricity. Those things which are real danger, and then all the factories which are polluting our rivers are they're
Oh, stuff
releasing.
leaking into the water is so fucking
Yeah,
bad. Like, it's unrepairably.
yeah, those
Yeah.
things are fine. Nobody talks about it. The
Mm.
real thing, the problem people have is like cows producing methane. Shut up.
Yeah.
The real
Yeah.
problem is there. Go and fucking stop that.
Even
Maybe,
ship
yeah,
like, when you see oil ships just leaking into the ocean and a sea of dead fish behind because
yeah,
like, I don't know if you've ever seen the documentary Seaspiracy, but it goes into how much, like, humans on Earth rely on the sea being healthy and how we
mm,
have just fucked it, like, absolutely fucking decimated it with oil tankers leaking shit, with
yeah,
stuff being like, with dredging, which means when the net just scrapes the bottom of the ocean and just, like, fucks up coral, which is basically coral is the equivalent of a rainforest under the ocean.
okay. Oh
And
yeah, coral reef, right?
coral reefs, yeah, we've
Yeah,
just
yeah,
fucked them with dredging. So cheap fishing, which is just dragging weighted nets across the ocean bed and picking up and killing everything. So,
yeah, yeah. So
yeah.
our focus is always on the wrong thing. Like there are real problems.
Mm,
Go solve
mm.
that. And
Yeah,
then even
absolutely.
no matter what you're gonna do, climate gonna change, because climate has
Yeah.
been changing before the humans were there. So climate's
Mhm.
gonna change, but the problem is not the climate change. The problem is humans polluting the environment.
Polluting, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that is gonna create so much problem. And then
Mm.
whatever the damage you think human can do, they have already done it.
Oh, yeah,
So
because we don't start measuring things until we can physically see them,
yeah,
but that stuff is already long ago in the works.
yeah, you're living it. I'm not saying keep polluting, stop it right now, and it will have some effect. But what I'm
Yeah,
saying that it's
yeah,
already
we've done so
too late.
much.
We
Well,
already
the
fucked
fact
the
we've
environment.
created a hole in the ozone layer.
Yeah,
I live
exactly.
under it. I've as one human lived under that
Yeah,
hole. Our sun is harsh as fuck.
yeah, but you know what? You don't even have that many industries. I don't understand why you guys have that whole.
Yeah, I don't know why it's located here,
I
but
understand
yeah.
it over China or United States.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, or even India. India creates so much
No,
pollution.
but
Yeah, I know what
yeah,
exactly
but
what you're
India don't
saying.
have that many industries. Like they're doing it now. They're
Yeah.
creating more industries now, but they never had that many. They were more relying on agriculture.
Mhm.
But China is industrialized, and USA was the main industrializer.
Mm,
Right?
mm.
But Australia never done any of
No,
those
no,
things.
no.
I don't
And
understand
and
why.
we're a very unpopulated country as well. So the
Yeah,
center of our country is almost completely unpopulated. So we are only literally populated around the coastlines or majorly populated. There
no.
are a few people living in the middle.
Okay, new conspiracy.
Hit
I'm
me with
starting it.
yes.
Their ozone is fake. They just created it to scare people.
Oh, does this come in line with the glitch that we
Yeah,
saw?
because you know why? Because why
Tell me.
Australia have that hole? It
Yes,
should be other places, not Australia. But Australia have
directly
that.
above.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that means it's something else. It's not ozone. Maybe that hole was always there, and we identified it later. By the way,
Or
yeah.
or they projected something up for us, for the scientists to see.
Oh, that's the main conspiracy.
The data has been created to be noticed. Could it be
Yeah,
true, Sid? Because
yeah,
Australia is very eco as well. We have volunteers that pick up rubbish on the weekend. We care about our environment here.
yeah.
Sid, we've got limited time. Do you have one more conspiracy for tonight?
Well, the main one is the second coming of Jesus. We started
Okay,
with that. We are coming
let's
back
go
to
full circle. Talk to
that.
us.
Yeah. So recently, the few videos are coming in
Hmm.
of a purse of like a light looks like Jesus in the sky,
So good.
and then there are multiple videos like that.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are saying. So as yesterday, I also saw another one that there is like a lightning, and then there is like a figure of a person walking with a stick.
Sort of
But
looks like a biblical, like
biblical, yeah,
enrobed
yeah,
character.
yeah. And that was actually it didn't look fake to me somehow. It looks like a real thing. That video, but there is a possibility that they're probably an old man who's wearing like that walking, and
Yes.
somehow the light flashes on him and casted a shadow back on the cloud.
Yeah, but it was such like, how does a shadow go that large though?
No, but it could happen, right? There is a 0.001% possibility.
Not likely, however.
Yeah, because like I don't see any other reasoning. But anyway, the whole conspiracy starts with one thing, which is Project Blue Beam.
Yes.
It's a very famous conspiracy. It started with a guy named Sergei Monas. He's a
Mhm.
Canadian journalist.
Mm.
He wrote a book. He died in 1996. So he
Mhm.
started this that NASA and basically Illuminati is you got like will use modern technology to
Mm.
create the illusion of second coming of Jesus,
Mhm.
either that or a fake alien invasion.
Mm. Mhm.
And there are a few other videos I saw. One is over at the CERN, which looks like a portal opening
Mm.
and the light flashing.
Mhm.
And then these new videos are coming. So there is a and the Project Bluebeam. He wrote that they're gonna project the figure of Jesus in the sky
Mm.
to bring
Mm.
the one world government to destroy
Yeah.
old religion and old nationalities and stuff, and they will bring one world religion. It is
Mhm.
quite possible that they could do with that. That's the only thing they can fake, because I
Mm.
don't think they can fake alien invasion, because that's a
Mm.
really
Mm.
hard thing. But
Very technical, yeah.
yeah, but creating a fake Jesus,
And Christians already are so eager to believe as
yeah,
well.
because
It's like
not
an
just
appetite for
yeah,
this conspiracy to be real. So
people
I
will
feel
fall for that. Yeah,
quickly, like,
easily.
even if it's not super convincing, I feel, like Jesus is in toast, people are loving that
Yeah,
shit. So
they
you don't
believe.
need to
Yeah.
do that much to really drum up some support.
Yeah, and then we are in the time. For example, we know there are wars everywhere.
Mm,
They create a fake
yeah,
Jesus who come and
yeah,
stops the war,
yeah.
and people will actually say, "Okay, he is Jesus because he brought peace into world. Everybody follow him, and
Yes.
then he will lead the one world."
Mm,
And basically, he's not Jesus. He's like Antichrist.
okay.
He's not like Christ. He's Antichrist because he's a great deceiver.
Yeah, well, it's a bunch of
But it's
bullshit.
like a fake Jesus. So
Yeah.
this, but this is quite possible that they can do, and this is something they can try. For the fake alien invasion, I don't think it's possible,
Much
because
harder,
that's
yeah.
much harder. First of all,
Yes.
you have to show them coming from outside the solar system, and
And we
that's
would be
impossible. Yeah,
perceiving technology that is far more advanced than us.
yeah,
We would wanna see that kind of proof, whereas the Jesus people are gonna settle for some toast.
yeah. But for fake, and they can create a fake rapture, like
Mm,
disappear few people.
yeah, bit of a flood. If they're
Yeah,
engineering clouds, it's
yeah,
not that hard to imagine.
yeah.
Bit of
So, and then
fire.
a lot of the people say the UFOs we see are already US or like earthly
Mm,
technologies. They have that. They are secret government projects. So
yes.
with that, they can easily suck people up, and it will
Yes.
look like, yeah, the rapture happened. We didn't make it, and then we all are fools following Antichrist
So
or fake
funny.
Jesus. So
Yeah.
that's Project Bluebeam. The guy Sergey Monas, he's the founder of it. So let's see. I'm looking forward to the apocalypse, to be honest.
Syd's ready. Watch this
Yeah.
space. Syd will be in Antarctica eating salad.
Mm, well, yeah. Also, I have a sword, right? I want to use it.
That's
So,
fair, Syd. I'm
yeah,
I'm waiting for that for you too. Look, and you've got a few chances with the current slew of conspiracy theories. We've got zombies, we've got the coming of Jesus.
yeah,
Like, there's a couple of things that might get the sword out.
yeah. Hopefully, let's see. There's something gonna happen. I don't want to die a boring death. I just
No,
want to
let's go out
die
in
when
flames.
something is
I agree.
special going on. Yeah.
All right, so we are done. Have a good night.
You too. Bye bye.
Morning. Bye.